Hi guys, welcome to Becky B Tarot. Today's video is going to be on masks, the rat race and surrendering. I'll try and keep it shortish. Yes, let's just jump right in. So, masks. Pretty much everybody's fucking wearing one. Especially in our society and growing up, you are taught to suppress feelings. You are taught to not be your true self, to be in your shadow. Well, I don't know if that's the right wording. You're just taught to mask yourself. Now, common, like, regarding the rat race, everyone knows what the rat race is, I assume, is how the rat race is you getting pulled in by that 9 to 5. They want you in a box. They want you not being able to grow spiritually. They don't want people to be enlightened because there's lots of dark, and there's other videos on that, and reasons why they want that. But that is what they want. Breaking out of that box means removing the mask. There's so many people that choose to follow the rat race and to be in competition. Like, you get people that are just in competition with not even a set person, with the world, because they think they just have to be with some. Now listen, what gives you happiness and peace is the right way to go, right? But they think they find someone that just ticks all the boxes on paper. Yeah. Oh, say you meet someone, it's like, oh, they've got no kids, right? Okay, good, no baggage, yeah. They've got reasonably well paid job, so's mine. Okay, well, I don't feel in love with this person. I don't have much of a connection, but yeah, okay, I find them physically attracted. I'm gonna pump really quickly, buy a house, move, do what you're supposed to do, you know, get engaged, get married, and maybe have a kid. And then, not far down the line, depends on how much you suppress, whether it takes you 5 years or 5 months, but 5 months you can probably get out a lot quicker, less tired. You realise that you just followed the competition and the rat race in regards to what you're supposed to do, yeah? You're supposed to find a partner, get married, buy a house, have a kid, and be in a job, and just that's it. What? Everybody's got different life lessons, life journeys. Like, no, not everybody's on that journey. Look at me. I'm pregnant now with my second child. I'm not with anyone. The person isn't involved. Now, you could be judgmental on that, but spiritually, I've been shown. I got shown just before I fell, and I was like, what? And then I got shown, like, this is my route, and I'm not with anyone. I'm not like, does this mean this is not the right journey? No, come on, you've got to pull through. And so people in the in the situation I was just describing will wear a mask for years and years, not happy, not at peace, just tied to this role that they believe they are supposed to be in. And it's so sad that people get caught in that and get caught in judgment and can't just follow their inner guidance and let it take them to where they're supposed to be. Yes, it's amazing if you can, like, you know, spend your life with a soulmate and move through stuff. That is amazing, but that's not everybody's journey. Like, people are here for different things. I know myself, I have been alone most of my life, yeah? It's because it's part of, I have to work on me a lot in this lifetime because of my gifts, because of going for my ascension, my psychic medium, and I pull cards. I'm here to guide other people. It doesn't mean I'm not entitled to happiness, but it's part of my role, and I have to be constantly growing and working on myself, like we all should be. But I tend to struggle when I'm with someone. I tend to easily get, well, that's a lesson for me. I tend to easily get pulled into someone else because I'm a huge empath and I absorb people's energy. I need a lot of alone time, but yeah, what does that mean? What, because I didn't meet someone when I was 17 and have 2 children with them, then does that mean I'm wrong? No, come on, you've got to remove the mask, you've got to take it off. Like, you're not in competition, nobody's in competition. Don't, like, you get caught up in other people's opinions, what they've got to say, and it just makes me sad, because I see it everywhere. I see people that are just so unhappy, but because they've bought a house together and they're scared. And I've done a video on fear before. Fear is just your ego, something you've got to learn to jump and surrender. Like, I know it's hard, because especially back a few years ago, like, I used to be more fearful, but now I've learned to surrender. Like, I just have trust. I'm in the middle of a big jump, like making moves again, and I could easily get wrapped up in fear, especially finances. People get wrapped up in fear about finances, and it will be okay. You've got to surrender. You've got to trust. You have to work with the universe. You can't expect to just sit there and they just give you it all. You have to work with them. But that whole fear to move is just your ego telling you it doesn't understand, and that's not a good idea. You've got to learn to surrender. Take the mask off. Get out the rat race. What makes you happy? If you don't know, find that. Find yourself. Get to know who you are, where you want to go. Sometimes you do know, sometimes you don't. If someone asked me a year ago if I want another baby, like, deep down I've always wanted another one, just because I would really like a little girl. But I got very business and working, you know, with my ascension, that I kept, and my boy's nearly 12, like, I didn't want to do that. I didn't really want to go back to baby, but whatever, I surrendered. It happened. This is what I take. This is what feels right. Is it scary? Yeah, of course it is. But I don't get locked in that. I surrender that it's the path that I take, and I will cooperate with the universe to move through this situation and move on to my next chapters, my next journey, because there's lots of other stuff coming for me. So yeah, I really want people to take time to just go within and stop pretending. Your intuition will tell you. You will be, you know when you're at peace, yeah, and you'll know when you're not. And if you don't know what way to go, follow the peace. That's always the right way. Well, I mean, if you're going deeper, sometimes your toxic traits can make you feel that something's scary, but that's a whole nother video again. But I just, you know, it's, like I said, there's lots of people that wear this mask because they think they're supposed to do that. They think this is what life is about, yes. But it's not. It really isn't. That's what has been drilled into you. There's so much more to life. You know, you don't go through school and get educated on energy, like actual energy and spirituality, and how you're opening your third eye and things. You don't. But I can sit here and FaceTime someone and give them a reading just by tapping into their energy. You know, this is like, let's wake up, let's move. It's important for yourself. Otherwise, this is a waste of a bloody lifetime, and then you're not going to clear karma and stuff. Like, so follow the peace, follow the light. Any questions? You know, guys, you can message me. Sorry, I haven't been on point enough. Only because I've been dying in bed with nausea, but I'm on the mend now, slowly coming out of that. I'm going to pull cards because I'm being important. But yeah, like, leave the rat race, leave the competition. It doesn't get you anywhere. You will just keep fighting because you're battling something that's not real. Because you're not living, you're not being real and true to yourself. Let's see what my guides want to pull. Anything in this deck? Strength came out. It is hard, and it takes strength to remove the mask, to surrender and move. It really does, but you can do it. That was the only one I wanted out. Overline energy was yoga, underline energy is flowers, and for me, that's, you know, what I always say to you guys, staying grounded, getting back to your true self, be in nature, because you're closest to source there, and that will help you. And yoga is that's probably a message for me, actually, because I used to do yoga in the morning, but since the pregnancy, I haven't been able to. Yeah, strength, like, you've got it in you. I believe in you. Everyone's a warrior. You can do whatever you want to do. It's what you believe. You create your reality. You create it. So if you're wearing a mask and sitting in depression, you're creating that. Do we want anything else? They want this one. Do we have anything walking away. And this is walking, look, this person walks away. Happiness, looking back, following the light. Walking away from the old. Become the new you. Become the person you're supposed to be. Oh, look, more garden. So this person, look, the garden gate. I feel like this card should be before it. Look, this is the person thinking, and this is the person walking through it. And then the overland energy, door to spirit. I encourage everyone to broaden